Hey guys, so last week I did a what's in my fridge video and I thought I would follow it up this week on Vlogust day number 20 with a what's in my freezer video. And we actually have two freezers, this one here in the garage and then of course our one half freezer in the kitchen. So I will show you this one here in the garage first, and it is pretty bare right now. We have gone through a lot of our stock, and I do have a big chicken order coming in from Zycon Fresh next month, just a few weeks away. So it'll be getting stocked up here pretty soon, but I do need to stock up on a lot of things like beef and probably some different chicken pieces because I have chicken thighs coming only, so maybe some chicken legs and stuff. Anyways, it is pretty bare right now. It is not always this bare. So here's what it looks like. I'll start down here at the bottom. I have our pizza crusts, freezer pizza crusts that I have shown you guys before, and strawberries that we picked at the beginning of the summer. Still got a couple of bags of those to go through. And up here I still have two big pork loins back here. I stocked up on these probably December last year. I got such a good deal on them that I got, I don't know, maybe 15 of them, and I only have two left. So I really need to get through those because it's been close to a year that they've been in there. They are packaged really well, so I'm not worried about freezer burn or anything, but just want to get through those, but only two left. There's just a partial one here, and then down here I have some soup bones just from when I processed some whole chickens. This is also soup bones, so I can make bone broth with those. Then up here, this is a bag of cauliflower that's ready to be roasted that I should really use up. And then I have 4 bags of potatoes, already cooked potatoes. I had done a whole bunch of these kind of right at the beginning of the summer, and then it got hot and we didn't eat a lot of soups, so I still have these 4 bags of potatoes that need to be used up, that now that the weather is getting a little bit cooler, I'll be able to use in soups again. Then I just have a few packs of ground beef, it's probably about 3 pounds of ground beef. Those ones are in patties. And then up here I have my frozen grapes that I just showed you guys yesterday, and these are some frozen blueberries that are getting pretty old. I probably should cook them up and do something with them just to get them used up. And now on the door, of course, we've got our cold packs and things like in every freezer. Oh, this is some turmeric that I got a bunch of it a while back and I just needed to use it up. So I juiced it and then froze it in ice cubes, and I haven't used it. I really should because turmeric is wonderful. Just haven't gotten around to it. And then this is our last bag of tomatoes from last year, and we're just now starting to get tomatoes from our garden this year. So I just had a huge bumper crop last year, so I froze so many bags, and this is the last one left that really needs to be used up. They still look good, so I'm going to try to use those up in a soup or a stew. Now that the weather's getting cooler again, I can do a chili or something like that. So that's everything out here in the garage freezer, and let me head into the kitchen and show you that one. Ren, you're in the way. Oh, don't look so sad. So here is what our inside freezer looks like. We will start down. You want a tortilla?
Yes.
I'll get you one in just a minute, okay? We'll start down here on the bottom, and this is just a whole bunch of different frozen veggies. I got rice, cauliflower, Chinese veggies, some peas, all kinds of different things down here. Got my freezer sandwiches that I always show you guys. Up here I have some breakfast burritos that I made this past week. Some cooked quinoa that needs to be used up. This is some green and purple scallions from our garden this year. I chopped those up and froze those. That's nice to have in the freezer, ready to go. I got some chopped up onion that I needed to use up. What's up there? Yeah, there's stuff up there. And then this is sweet potato hummus. I made a huge batch of it quite a while ago and froze a bunch of it because it was a huge batch, and so I need to use that up. This is some clam chowder that I made, some individual servings. Of course, we got cold packs in here too. Up here we got strawberries again, same ones from our U-Pick. I got some frozen avocados that I've been putting in smoothies, and some frozen ginger that I've been putting in smoothies. Back here I have some breakfast sausage patties that I made. There's just a few of those left. Back here I have some salmon patties that I made a while back that also still need to get used up. This is lemon zest. I had a bunch of lemons that I needed to use, so I zested them all to save the zest. It's really nice to have in the freezer, handy to throw into recipes, and then I froze the rest of the lemons. I'll show you those in a second. Back here is a container of ramen broth. I did a big batch of ramen broth a while back, and so this is all ready to go. Just throw in the cooked noodles and chicken or whatever meat and veggies that we want to put in our ramen, but the broth is all ready to go. And then up here on the top, I just have a few random things. This is some potato lentil soup that I froze some individual servings of. Some cilantro pesto that I made a while back. This is pumpkin. I opened a can of pumpkin and just needed a little bit, so I froze the rest to use in a recipe, which I just need to figure out what to do with it. And this is coconut milk. It was the same thing. I opened up a can of coconut milk but didn't need it all, so I froze the rest. Now over here to the door, just random stuff up here, some yeast. This was some tomato paste that I opened a can of and didn't need all of it, so I froze little bits of that. Down here I've got some baking stuff, some almond flour and some stevia sweetened chocolate chips and some unsweetened chocolate, baking chocolate, some bananas for smoothies, and then here are all of my lemons that I froze that I can throw into smoothies or throw into water to have lemon water. So that is what is in my freezer. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I definitely need to stock up. So grocery shopping day is tomorrow. So I kind of wanted to take an inventory of what I have, and I'll be able to stock up a little bit tomorrow. And definitely after that chicken comes in September, the freezers will be very stocked after that. So that's what's in my freezer. If you guys are participating in the Vlogust challenge and you need an idea of something to vlog about, show us what's in your freezer or in your fridge. It's very interesting to get to peek into other people's fridges and freezers. So that's it for me. I will talk to you again soon. Bye guys.